Hey guys, it's the Queen here, back with another episode of The Long Dark. I really love this game, so I figured we'd play some more of it. I am starting my timer for 30 minutes, and we're going to load our game. Okay, so it seems that let's see if, when I hit quit, my progress did not save like how I wanted it to. So let's really quickly drink that. I forgot about I forgot about the save method in this game, so that's on me. That is 100% on me, and I messed up. So instead of repeating everything, though, we are going to have to go and collect some of that stuff again. I'm going to quickly harvest this and then come here and repair, because I have a sewing kit on me, and now I made cloth from the sleeping bag. That is so nice. I think I need leather for that. So we're going to, there we go, repair some of these clothing, so I have increased plus heat and wind chill protection, despite not having a lot of clothes. I'm really upset I haven't been able to find a jacket so far, but as I mentioned earlier, this area isn't that great on giving you clothes, which is why it's not the funnest area to start with. Oh, I am starving. I did not keep an eye on my hunger. So we're going to eat that. And I'm probably pretty thirsty, so we're going to drink that. Sodas will save your life because they affect both your thirst and your hunger. And I'm tired again, so I should probably think about going to bed. One thing about this game is that it's a lot of fun, but it's also a little repetitive, which is important to note when deciding whether or not you want to buy this game. It won't get boring because, I mean, it is a survival game. And of course, this is the sandbox, so once it gets into the actual storyline, I'm sure there will be more of a plot, less repetitive actions. I mean, certainly you are going through the routines of survival. I will be honest with you guys, if I had to do this in real life, I'd probably die in 3 or 4 days. My girl Andrea and I really love playing this game together. So we'll be playing one arc, and she'll play one for one day, and then I'll pick up where she left off. So I'm so used to not knowing what I have after playing, or not knowing what condition she'll be in, that it's kind of like weird just knowing exactly what I do and don't have. Like, I really need to figure out if there's some kind of shortcut way to get matches, because it used to be M. You could just hit M and it'd light it, which is much preferable to then having to go into the menu to get the matches, and I'm kind of upset they took away that feature. So let's feed her really quick before putting her to bed. And then I'm going to rest. I'm going to actually be a little greedy with the water. Always be a little greedy with the water. It won't hurt you in the long run, but be a little more conservative with the food. She doesn't need to go above 300 calories. Not 300, 200 calories, and the max is 2,500. Yeah, so she doesn't need to go above 2,000 calories. Max is 2,500. Only do that if you know she's going to be, like, away from the home for a long time, or out hunting, which is a strenuous activity. I'm going to take this with me. And I need to check. Okay, she's a little over halfway in max of what she can carry. Hungry and thirsty again. I need to make more water. But I have sodas, so how cold is it? Okay. I'm going to, depending on how bad it is, I'm going to check the weather really quick. Depending on how bad it is, I'm going to try and make a break for the hydraulic dam. So let's check. Oh, I'm going to freeze in just a couple of minutes. But for the sake of the video, I'm going to go for it because I don't want us to be stagnant for too long. If I wasn't recording, I'd play a little safer, wait for the weather to improve, just hang around the house, maybe sleep a little. But the danger of that, of course, is that you can burn through your supplies really easily. So what you want to do is you get to the cabin, you make a right, and you follow the train tracks. You're going to get to this derailment, which you can see up ahead. And we're going to rush a little bit. Like I said, I usually wouldn't be this reckless, but I want you guys to see the game. I really do recommend it. It's got its problems. It's in alpha. It's been in alpha for about a year now, give or take a couple of months. Ooh, I gotta fall around tumblies. You can climb up here. Yeah. In other derailments you can. I've never tried climbing up there, and I guess I have been denied. There should be a little cache of supplies here. There's a dead body, so we're going to search that. And so if you ever find yourself by the like spawning by the derailment, grab these supplies and make it towards the hydraulic dam. The hydraulic dam at the end of the day is the best place. I think you can... Oh, this is really sad. Before you could enter the derailment and spend the night there if it's really bad, but I guess they took that away. It definitely makes this area harder because there is nothing in between that cabin and the hydraulic dam. So if you're on this path, you've committed. And it's more energy to backtrack than it is just to go for it. It'll let that stamina bar increase. I am glad they put the stamina bar in because it definitely makes things more difficult. Forces you to go a little slower. Wow, look at that scenery. It's so pretty. I once got trapped on in a blizzard while I was walking this path. It was really unfortunate because I made a fire, and then in the dark I walked into my fire and killed myself. And it was so terrible because I think that had been, at that point, the longest I'd ever survived in this game. I was going on about 57 days. And it's unfortunate that such a silly mistake cost me that record. Oh, feather. Feathers you can pick up because you can craft arrows and a bow, which is a really nice, it's something they added in recently to me because, like I said, I haven't played this game in about a month and a half. God, I don't remember it being this long. I should be getting towards the hydraulic dam. Yeah, there it is. Oh, okay, I guess that's what happens when the stamina bar runs out. You just stop. Okay, so there in the distance you can see the hydraulic dam. So we're going to stop in there, bring down our cold. Yeah, it's really high. Sleep. There's a fire drum in the basement of the hydraulic dam, but I'm not going to go to it because in this version, not Pilgrim, but in Voyager and above, there's a wolf that will attack you if you go downstairs, so you need to be prepared to... This is new. What is this? Is this a tent? Oh. Oh, sorry about that. This is new. So, essentially... Let me pick up that feather. Essentially, like, this geomagnetic storm is supposed to be relatively recent. Like, you're an airplane pilot. Yeah, I'm gonna use the flare instead of... Ah, there we go. Now I have oil for my lantern. And now I'm gonna have to talk louder because this flare is very loud. When you have a crowbar, you can force these locked lockers and cabinet doors open, which is really useful because the locked ones means that it hasn't been pillaged by other survivors yet. There we go, simple tools. And I'm going to have to start managing my stuff because simple tools weigh a lot. And I can only carry about 30 pounds if I want to keep moving relatively quickly. I wonder how being overweight will affect my stamina bar. Oh god, there's a wolf. There's a wolf. There's a wolf. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Oh, that was scary. Oh, he usually stays in the basement. It doesn't come up. Oh, I didn't even see it. Okay. So that sucks. Oh, my heart is beating. I heard the wolf and I freaked out. God, I scream whenever the wolves come at me. I really do. It's so embarrassing. I don't want that twig. I want this stick. Break down it yields 2 sticks. Okay. So that happened. Oh, I want that. How do I pick that up? Also, what happened to the glass? Oh. That's really unfortunate. And I'm really, really, really tired. Oh no. Okay. Usually I like to search the hydraulic dam more thoroughly. There's a lot of stuff in there. But I really want to get us to the coastal highway. So we're just going to keep moving. I feel like... So these flares are supposed to ward off the wolves. They get scared by them. So I'm going to keep it on me as I travel through the ravine. Fuck. Fudge. My stamina's down and there's a wolf nearby. Haha, wolves are so scary. They really are. Bears are scarier, of course. Bears are much, much scarier. And I think I'm going the right way. Yeah, okay, there's the derailment. I think I need to get... Do I need to be on the other side? I'm not 100% sure. But I think I can also spend the night in that train car. There should be a way to get inside. Please let there be a way to get inside. Oh, there was. Empty. Oops, scrap metal. Scrap metal is really useful for... Come on, it was... Ah, there we go. scrap metal, and where I can get inside here. Maybe? In you go. There we go. Okay. So this is better. This is much better. I don't need that pry bar. It's just going to weigh me down. Give me the jerry can. Okay. I'm going to throw that over there. I really need to sleep, but I also need to start a fire. And I can't start a fire in here. But I need to sleep. I need to sleep. Can I not set a bedroll down in here either? What? Oh, that's not good. Okay. In that case. Oh, I don't like sleeping outside. Okay. Here's to hoping this works. Because I really can't afford to not sleep at this point. And I really... Ooh. That is my girl Dre Dre, and she's talking about this awesome story she's writing for RBB. Carolina/Kindle if you like it, because it is amazing. Okay. Whoa, why do I have... No, extinguish that. I don't want to use that. It's gonna rest for 4 hours. Oh, that's not good. Okay. So now I have this, which is interesting. I don't want to light my torch. My fatigue has not gone down at all, but my cold has. I am not looking good. I do not know if I'm going to be able to survive this game. Yeah, my fatigue is really low. And it is really cold. Also, I am on the wrong side of the ravine to get across, unless I can climb it. Can I climb it? Too windy to light the torch. Okay, what I need to do, I need to get across. Okay, I'm not allowed to go there. This is not smart gameplay. I am very much aware that this is not a smart decision. I am exhausted. I know. Bunny Rabbit. Bunny Rabbit, how I wish I had your fur. Which I can make, you know what I just realized? Maybe that will help a little bit with the cold. Probably not, and I am exhausted. So my condition is going to start decreasing soon if I can't find the way. So for those who are wondering where I am, I crossed from the other side of the derailment, and there should be around this area a way. Look, there's the derailment. There should be a way to climb across the derailment. Like, okay, right here. There we go. cross this tree branch onto the other side, which, like this. And you want to get to the other side. There's a cave on this side that's very useful. You should be able to light a fire. You should be able to rest in there. And then from there, you will get to the coastal highway. And on the coastal highway, I am not good right now. I am the opposite of good. Oh, no. Please don't die. I really need to get her to that cave so she can rest. Because it's not going to end well if I don't. And the cave should be around here. There's the train car. And then up here, in this area, around this area, there should be a cave. And it would be very helpful if I could see where I was going. Did they take the cave away? Because I really could use that cave. No, wait, I think I found it. Yes. Okay, I found it. Burned out campfire. Exhausted and freezing. She's not doing too hot. And if I don't... And she's also very heavy. So we're going to put that away. We are going to start a fire. Yes. You can use flares in your torches to start a fire if worse comes to worse. And this is definitely a worse comes to worse situation. Usually if I'm coming from coastal highways over, I'll leave a stockpile of wood and stuff for emergency situations. And did that just seriously happen? Seriously? Okay, whatever. We're gonna have to make do. My sleeping bag provides me with some cold resistance. I'm in a cave. I am very hungry and very thirsty. So I'm going to drink some Coca-Cola. We are so close to the coastal highway. I really, really, really don't want to die out here. It would not be a fun experience. I am fatigued again. So, actually, I'm going to bring down my hunger a little more. I went a little over my 2,000 rule, but that's okay. Drink the water. And I'm going to rest, because I need to rest. I'm going to rest for 5 hours. Yeah, it went that bad again. I'm thirsty. Drink that. I'm going to rest for 2 more hours, and then we're going to make a break for it in daylight. Come on. Turn into day. Okay. I don't like traveling at night. I really don't. And this is not the greatest weather. Okay, I can't. Not a time to get stuck. Follow the railroad tracks around. My visibility is not very good right now. The last thing I need is a wolf. Okay, so you want to cross this bridge. There are 2 bridges you're going to have to cross. One is like this, which is a relatively easy bridge to cross. And the next one is a little more rickety. Okay, my visibility has increased significantly, which is very good. But now I'm exhausted. And there's 2 more me to watch. Why do I even have that out? I don't want these. No weapons. Okay. What? Why did I drop my salty crackers? I don't want to drop my salty crackers. There's a lot of, God, there's probably a wolf in here. Oh, I'm so nervous about the wolves. I'll probably start crying like a baby if I get attacked by a wolf. I'm not even joking. I am so pathetic when it comes to wolves and bears. So I'm a really poor hunter, and Dre, like I said, we switch back and forth, right? Like, so she'll play and then I'll play. So Dre, she's the hunter. She's really good with the gun in this game. I, like with most of my experiences with first-person shooters, am not the greatest. Whoops. Excuse my burp. I am not the greatest with the gun. I try and I can get by. Oh, I'm freezing now. Oh, I don't want to spend too much time on here. So every time I have the chance, I'm going to sprint. It's so crickety, but I know it's not going to collapse. It's not how the game works. Which is real. It's still freaking me out. Okay, so there comes this portion where, like, the bridge doesn't exist. And you have to kind of carefully zigzag your way across. Okay, there we go. I made it to the other side. And now you just have to cross this area and get into that tunnel. And you will be in... I wish I could run. You will be in the coastal highway. And there you'll see like 3 or 4 rail cars. And then there'll be a building in which there's the bunk beds and stuff. So that'll be nice. Travel to coastal highway. Yes, please. Oh, yay. I made it. I'm still freezing my butt off. It's barely daybreak, but we did it. We survived. Also, just traveling through night can actually get you an achievement, but I've gotten most of the achievements in this game. So maybe I'll do like a how to get achievements in this game. But not yet. So now we have made it to the coastal highway with 2 minutes to spare. Thank you very much in this episode. Very excited about this. So I'm going to try and get her inside, then say my goodbyes, and I will see you guys in the next part. But first, we're going to inch our way to the safe house right here, which is this in the distance behind these log piles. You can kind of see a blue rectangle. This blue rectangle is the safe house, and it will save your butt. Come on. Come on. You can do it. I wonder if I can brandish this thing without letting it. God, it would just be my luck that right now, in this moment, I would get attacked by a wolf. I don't need that far back. I'm just gonna open the door. Oh, this is amazing. Okay, so we made it. I am so happy, you guys. We are in the coastal highway. This is the area, if you have a choice, if they changed... I don't need it, so I'm going to leave that. If they changed it, hopefully they did. No, I always need light. There we go. I have 2 jerry cans on me. I can afford to use this. I don't like using my matches for light because they should be used for lighting fires. Unless you have an obscene excess, which can happen. Okay, so I'm going to just search this place. My fatigue is high, my hunger is high, all of that is high. Oh, and my timer is off. So I'm going to end this by just quickly feeding her and watering her. Drink, 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 drink. And then putting her to bed. Wait, before I do that, I should extinguish this. There we go. Let's go to bed and let her rest. Okay, there we go. That was our second episode in the video game The Long Dark. I have shown you guys how to get from the Mystery Lake to the Coastal Highway, which is one of the areas I recommend you guys to start with in the first place, if you can. If they have removed that stupid, like, unlocking which area you can go to thing that they had briefly. And I hope you guys liked this video. If you liked it, please like and comment and leave me any questions you have. I like to answer questions in the video, so don't be afraid to leave me any questions. My Tumblr, Twitter, all that stuff, it's in the description box below. And if you really like my content, please consider subscribing. And I will see you guys in the next video. Later!